Chicago, this is the Midwest, but you can do better than that. Please put your hands together for the scariest and sexiest cast in all of the MCU, Daredevil Born Again! I was gonna start with my classic, how's C2E2 been treating you so far? But Krysten, you brought your whole bag out there, so let's do a Cosmopolitan magazine. What's in your bag?
I got a bubbly water.
Nice.
Let's see, I have my phone, I have some hand cream, I have a little bit of makeup. I have so much stuff. I'm a mom. If you need something, I got it. I got Band-Aids.
You're gonna have people rolling up to your table needing a Band-Aid now.
Do you need a Band-Aid?
No,
Okay.
someone does. Someone definitely does. Beautiful friends in the audience, before we get started, this is your experience as much as it is our experience up here on the stage. If you want to very politely, without elbows, start lining up behind the mics, we're happy to start talking to you and get us through as many of your questions as soon as possible. So do that now. Beautiful friends on stage. We're gonna play a little bit of 6 Degrees of Daredevil because my good friend Omar Najam is a staff writer on the new season of Daredevil Born Again. So I said, what should I ask the nice, beautiful friends at this panel? And he said that I should ask you, if your character got to pick one film from the Criterion Collection closet, what would they pick and why?
I mean, I feel like Dex would for sure pick Psycho, right? Like, that's like comfort food for Dex. He goes home, he puts on Psycho, and just vibes.
I love that. I also love how quickly you had that answer ready to go.
Oh, you want me to go? Kramer versus
Are you
Kramer.
watching movies? Is he watching movies anymore? Kramer versus Kramer?
What did you say?
Kramer versus Kramer.
Oh, sad.
Foggy loves that movie.
That's what he falls asleep to at night? Charlie?
God.
Scent of a Woman?
Pretty good.
What a good
That's
answer.
pretty good. I think I was gonna say that French film, 3 Colors Red.
Oh, God, I gotta pick the cool one.
3 Colors Red.
Krysten?
Listen, I can't think of anything right now because I'm in my Project Hail Mary era. I just saw that movie and I can't stop thinking about it, and I wish I was still in the theater watching it. Have you guys seen it yet? Have you guys seen it? I'm like walking around listening to Harry Styles. I just can't get it out.
You do know Andy Weir, who wrote the book, is here.
Sorry, what?
Andy Weir, the author who wrote the book, is here.
Oh, I gotta find him.
So someone get him and bring him to Krysten right now.
Have you read it?
No, I haven't read the book, but now I saw the movie. I'm gonna have to digest all of it.
So if you're me and you haven't seen it, should we read the book first?
No, just go to the movies. Yes, read the book to support authors. But the movie is such an epic experience. It's so iconic. It's so good.
Great.
Fist my bump.
Fist my bump.
All right, friends, let's turn it over to you. What is your name? Where are you from? And why is this the first question?
I'm Carrie. I'm from Lake Zurich.
Woo.
I was just wondering, was there a scene you read on the page and you weren't sure how it was going to turn out, and then you saw it and was like, oh, that was amazing?
Great question. Who's feeling brave?
I'll just say that I didn't think the avocados at law thing would stick the way it did.
That's right. That's right. We thought that was kind of dumb.
I did. Yeah, shows how much I know.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm sure.
I guess in that same vein, I remember when I read that Dex bleats like a goat in season 3 of the Netflix show. I was like, nah, man, I can't do that. Then there I was bleeding like a goat. So
I was not a fan of the bank episode in season 1 of Born Again. I thought it was really dumb, and I really fought against doing it, in a polite way. But I did end up watching it because I had to know. Because I was told that when they were testing the show, it's one of the highest tested episodes of Marvel television.
Yeah.
And I kind of get it. It's bingey, I had problems with it though, because there was a point, and I can't remember what we ended up figuring out, but there was a point where you needed a key. They needed a key, so they come back after the bad guys come back after the whole heist, and they have a key to get to the lockbox. And during the heist, they'd moved something from one lockbox to another lockbox. Anyway. Whatever happened, I posed the question, if they already had both keys, why didn't they just go to the vault and take the thing they originally wanted? Because they had both keys, because they switched the things around.
Yep. And what was the answer you received?
The answer was a very prolonged silence. Until someone was like, yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your question. Starfire, what is your name, where are you from, and what is your question?
My name is Gabriella. I'm from here in Chicago. And my question is there a specific comic arc or villain that you guys would hope to see in future seasons or your own individual shows?
Ooh. It's so dangerous to answer that question because
it will be on the internet.
Because within 10 minutes, there's headlines saying, Daredevil star Charlie Cox wants this character to show up, and then people start believing it. So, no.
I can answer that question. More Bullseye.
Yeah!
Thank you so much for your question. Back over to this side. What is your name, where are you from, and what is your question?
1 second, please. Hey, Charlie. My name is Nitin. I met you at the Fan Expo on August 17, 2024. I got your autograph for that. And for that, I thank you for that. It was a meaningful moment for me.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate it. And I graduated college last year, but my passion is acting. So as someone who wants to grow as an actor, what advice would you give for bringing depth and realism to an actor like Matt Murdock? And what was the moment or time in your life you decided to pursue acting seriously?
Great question. Thank you. And congratulations on graduating.
Much obliged.
I did some theater at school, at my high school, and it was really just kind of something you did as an activity on the side. It wasn't really thought of as being a career path that people chose, or at least it didn't occur to me to be something I was interested in doing or wanting to do. And then I did a play in my final year at school, and there was in the audience, there was a professor at one of the drama schools in London, and she came up to me afterwards and said, have you considered applying for drama school? And it was the first time that it even occurred to me. But after that moment, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't let it go. And that was the first time I really considered it as a career.
Okay, appreciate it. And one more thing. Krysten, by the way.
Yes.
Long story short, I was a kid when I first saw you in Breaking Bad. My parents said, "What are you doing here? That's not for you." And fast forward to high school, I saw you in Jessica Jones, and I was like, why does she look familiar? Rewatching Breaking Bad, I was like, oh my God, now it hits different. Now you were part of my childhood for the whole time, and I thank you for that. That includes Sonic 3.
Thank you. Thank you.
What an intro to you in Breaking Bad.
Icon.
If anyone doesn't know, she meets a very sad fate. Jessica Jones, what is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, friends. My name's Bella. I'm from Chicago, and I'm actually a sensory neuroscientist. So I was wondering if you think that part of Matt's enhanced sensory perception includes a heightened physical experience of emotion.
I do, yeah. I do think so. Yeah, I have thought that's a really good question. No one's ever asked me that before. I do think that as a byproduct of all the physical sensory stuff, he feels things deeply. And what a great question. No one's ever asked that, but yes.
Also, have you seen how much booty this guy gets? Like, yeah, he has a heightened physical sensation.
Oh my God.
Fair point.
Who invited him?
Do you know Reddit calls you the man-bow of the MCU?
The what?
The man-bow of the MCU.
What does that
What
mean?
is that?
Like a himbo or a...
These are words I don't understand. A himbo.
Oh, like a bimbo?
Yeah,
Oh,
but like a boy
bimbo.
version.
Like a bimbo?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a compliment?
I mean, it's Reddit, so probably. I would take it as a compliment.
A himbo.
Take it as a
right?
compliment. You're a babe.
I'm not, I'm a himbo.
Yes. Applause for Charlie being a babe.
That's such a himbo thing to say.
Sorry to the nice neuroscientists that we've degraded into nonsense. Thank you for your question. Over to this side, what is your name, where are you from, and what is your question?
My name is Gabriel. I'm from Michigan.
Woo.
And one of the coolest things I thought was from the original shows, all the subtle references to the MCU, like the incident. I love how Jessica refers to Hulk and Captain America as the green guy and the flag waver. That was pretty funny. But my question to all of you is, how do you think your characters would have reacted to the events of Infinity War and Endgame, and who do you think you would have teamed up with?
Ooh. They all would have survived, and they all would have done a really great job.
I don't know. I don't know.
I want to congratulate you on stumping everyone on stage.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe Dex got blipped and then he came back and was kind of bummed to be back.
JJ would probably just be rude to people. I don't know.
Let's move on.
Thank you
No,
so much.
Charlie, you have to answer.
I don't know. I was imagine that at some point in that bigger universe, that bigger world, that he would team up with Spider-Man. But
Oh, you're so fucked.
everyone knows that. They just wait for someone to say it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Over to this side, what is your name, where are you from, and what is your question?
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm from Chicago, and I'm a psychologist.
Sick
Look,
shirt.
you all need to have less good jobs.
Yes. So the characters you guys play and their stories portray expertly a lot of like trauma, grief, and loss. What do you guys like to do to decompress after playing such heavy characters, or what do you just like to do for self-care in general?
Great.
I started to get like deep into knitting after, my whole life, but after season 1, which was very heavy, and I hadn't built up the muscle yet of going in and out of the trauma headspace, so I would just go there and stay there. And then I learned very quickly that was not a good idea and that was not sustainable. So as you do it more, you build up the strength like a muscle, and knitting really helped me. Joking around with my crew members or cast members in between really helped me as well to have that balance. And just also, Charlie and I have talked about this a bit, but having superpowers kind of also protects you in a way from that heaviness, which can really pile up.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I also turned to knitting.
That's right. I taught Charlie Cox
I
how
had
to
a
knit.
very good teacher. And I turned.
Imagine you just come on the set of Daredevil and everyone's knitting.
That's how the Defenders was.
Fucking
Says
Mike
so much
Coulter's
about
out
us.
there with his needles.
The Daredevil knitting circle.
The other day, this is upsetting, but the other day we were like house cleaning out stuff, getting rid of stuff at home. And we have this basket full of like hats and gloves and scarves. And my wife was being really brutish. She was like, no, we don't need it, we don't need it, we don't need it. And then she pulled out the beautiful scarf that I knitted her. And she put it out, and we both like realized at the same time. And she was like, I love this.
Wait, you actually knitted a scarf?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought you were kidding.
I knitted 2. I knitted 2 infinity scarves, although I had to have help getting them to join.
So not infinity.
They know.
So finite scarves.
Anyway, it went in the we love this, but we're not going to use it often pile.
So cast and,
So the basement.
cast and crew gifts at the end of season 3, Infinity Scarves. Hello, Matt. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
My name is Max, and since we're saying our jobs, I've almost got my degree to be an elementary school teacher. My question is, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. Go Mavs. Do you guys like hockey, and what's your favorite hockey teams?
Ooh. What? Do you like hockey, and what's your favorite hockey team? If you don't know the answer, I'm Canadian. Just say the Maple Leafs.
Seattle Krakens. Seattle Krakens.
What do we say?
I've been to the Rangers a bunch, so the Rangers.
Oh, nice.
I went to a hockey.
Quack, 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 quack.
Quack, quack.
I love that, by the way. Thank you for that. That doesn't bring up any trauma at all. Yeah, I guess I have to say I'm a Ducks fan, right? I'm also a Kings fan. Sorry.
I'm into the heated rivalry team.
Thank you so much for your controversial question. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm from Venezuela, and I'm a senior high school student. And I want to ask you guys a most general question. Like, if you can play another Marvel character, which character would you like to play?
My favorite is Jessica Jones, and I would play her.
Yeah, I second that. I'd like to play Jessica Jones.
I would also like to play Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
Thank you so much.
Into the Jessica Jones verse, we all get to play you.
This sounds like my dream come true.
Does your Jessica Jones have that tash?
For sure. Yeah, this is like a little bit of a weird one.
But the long hair. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Pablo. I'm from here in Chicago. I got a question for Matt right here. One of my best friends, Choice, was a big fan of the show as I am. And with all the talk about purpose and sacrifices, who is someone that would affect the most to Matt and Daredevil if they were to be lost? Not necessarily death, but to no longer be part of their life.
Like a character in the show?
Yes.
I mean, he's sat right here.
What happened?
Eldon, we hate to break it to you.
I haven't read a huge amount of other comics outside of Daredevil, but I struggle to think of a more beautiful, obvious friendship than the Matt Murdock, Foggy Nelson friendship. Yeah. So, the loss of Foggy and the loss of Elden, my friend who we on set every day, that's traumatic. It's hard. So I think that answers the question.
Think?
Meanwhile, he requested to be got rid of. He was like, I want out of this show.
Hello, what is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Christopher. I'm from Venezuela. I don't know if you guys noticed, but English is my second language. And my question would be, like you yourself, like Charlie Cox, the person that goes get groceries every once in a while. If you were able to pick a superpower, what would it be? And no cheating, like no omnipotence, anything. Like what would it be?
If I could pick a superpower.
Yes.
Probably the power to heal. Others and oneself. I think that would be the coolest superpower.
I know what role you would play in Marvel Rivals.
What would your superpower be?
That's a good one. I didn't.
Thank you. I thought of it myself.
I mean, I'd say time stop, mostly because I really like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And the most overpowered characters actually have time stop, like Dio, Jotaro, Diego Brando, actually, like they have a great ability, and that basically overwhelms your opponent, and they can't really overcome that unless they find a really good way and find like the determination to actually defeat you. And that's like crazy, like huge.
Young man, I need you to start a YouTube channel and or a podcast. Thank you so much for your question.
Awesome.
Hello, what is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
How you doing? My name is Jack. I'm here from Chicago. Thank you all for coming out and being here today. We all really appreciate it. My question is for you, Charlie. Assuming that he survived, what do you think Matt was feeling and experiencing when Thanos snapped? Like, do you think he heard everyone's heart just stop?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's dark. Yeah. I don't have anything better than that. That's
Okay.
awesome. That's really scary.
Yeah.
Do you three think you survived? Like you three?
But also, like, bro, how do you sleep at night thinking about this shit?
I was
staring at the ceiling. Like, I'm like, I would never sleep again.
The reason I thought of it, I was rewatching season 1 before season 2 came out, and he heard Foggy's heart stop. So I was like, he must have heard everyone's, right? So I don't know. I was just thinking if you'd ever thought about what was going through Matt's mind.
Congratulations on being the second person to stump this panel today. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, I'm Dan from here in Chicago. It was nice in episode 1 of season 2 that just dropped, hearing a little shout out to Stick. So I was just wondering, for those who got to work with him and do scenes with him, how was it working with Scott Glenn, who played Stick? Because I know he's a pretty tough, badass in his own way, off screen. So just any good stories working with Scott, and how was that?
Yeah, I mean, so many. He was such a dream to work with, and such a lovely man. He has more energy than anyone else on the set. He told me a story how when they approached him for the role, he saw the email come through saying they're interested in you playing this character, and they described it as like the elderly mentor. And he read that sentence and he was like furious. He was like, "Oh, this is my career now. I'm just playing this older mentor to people." And he literally didn't read the rest of the email and just got up and left and went for a long walk. And then when he came back, his level-headed wife, Carol, was like, "I think you should read the script." And he read it and suddenly was like, "Oh, now this I want to do," Yeah, he was great. And I don't know if you've ever seen how Stick is illustrated in some of the comics, but it's a pretty amazing likeness between some of that artistry and Scott Glenn.
Thank you. Hello, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Heather. I'm from the Chicago area. One of my best friends was recently deployed, and she's the reason I'm here because she invited me to my first convention 15 years ago. And we actually met Charlie at Dragon Con a while ago, and I was dressed as Yvain. But I was wondering if you guys would be willing to just speak some words of encouragement that I could send to her and anybody else who's been deployed or waiting to be deployed right now.
I mean, I hope your friend gets home safe. Yeah, I hope everybody gets home safe. I hope this war ends stat.
And a huge thank you from myself. That's tough, and it's awesome that you got up here and shared that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your question. Hello, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
My name is Nick. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Woo.
My question is for Charlie and Krysten, actually. So, Charlie, I know recently you said that you would love to team up with Black Widow, but if we've seen Endgame, she's not around anymore. So I was wondering, how would you feel possibly both of you guys teaming up with Yelena Belova?
She's a badass.
I think that'd be fun.
100%. Yeah, we're in.
Is that is she played by Florence Pugh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
she's-
think the three of you guys would be so.
She's an amazing actor. That'd be really that's cool. It'd be very fun. Well, I forget. Are they like sisters and stuff?
Yeah.
Are they sisters? Yeah, that works.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, guys.
Send that email to Kevin Feige. Hello, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hello, everybody. My name is Adrian from Chicago, and I have a two-part thing that's a statement. This show and all of Marvel is all about overcoming odds that seem insurmountable. So I want to give my shout out to my friend Charla, who did her last radiation thing yesterday to C2E2, being an inspiration and kicking cancer's ass.
Yes.
And for everybody going through it, she's a living legend. And
is she here?
Yeah, she's right over there. She's dressed up as the cat from Dungeon Crawler Carl. So Charla, you're all the way back there. Thank you. And my question, you all have a variety of characters that you played throughout your careers. And what is a character? Like, for example, Charlie, like Tristan from Stardust, or Gustav from Clair Obscura. But for all of you, what's a character you played before you think would get along with the character you're currently playing?
Who's Dex gonna throw down with?
I don't think anyone would get along with Dex very well.
I mean, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a tough question. I really want to answer it for you, but like I don't know.
These are really tough questions. Well, I did a film that no one here has seen.
What's it called?
It's called There Be Dragons. Liars. But I played it's not a very good film. I played a saint. Jose Maria Escriva de Balaguer was the name of the guy. And he's a Catholic saint. And so I think him and Matt would get on to some degree.
Thank you so much for your question.
Question. What was your friend's name?
Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yes.
Hi, friend with the Marvel shirt. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hello, everyone. My name is Brendan. I'm from Chicago. It's an honor to have you guys here in Chicago. And then also, welcome to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. My question is two parts. So, filming the Netflix series, were you filming from the perspective that you were already part of the MCU? And then initially filming the new Born Again series, what was it like turning off what you've already grown with, then turning it back on after the rewrite, and then being part of the larger cinematic universe?
That's a big question.
I feel like we felt a bit like a stepchild.
Yeah, like we're like the downtown misfits.
Yeah.
That's what we felt like. But yeah, just
And also, they were explicit. They were like, it was explicitly not part of like like everything that was happening in the movies, right? Like that was, I'm correct in that, right?
It was
when
like-
we were
well, it was-
the Netflix stuff. It was like, yeah, it felt like
we would reference stuff that had happened in the movies, but not directly. And like we couldn't, like someone was like, we couldn't say Iron Man or the Hulk, but we could say the big green guy or the man with an iron hammer or whatever it was. Like,
But I mean, what I remember also, maybe I'm wrong in this, but like I remember them explicitly saying like, you will never cross over into that world from where you are. Like you're gonna stay in your basement.
No, they didn't say it to me.
They didn't say
That
it
was
to me
just
either.
me?
Yeah, that's just you.
Fuck this.
Yeah, I felt like we were part of. I remember we came to set on Defenders one day, and like Downey had released. You showed me this. Downey released something on Twitter, and it was like a kind of a spread. It was like a fake poster, mocked up poster of an Avenger film that I think he just like retweeted it or whatever, but it had all of our names on it. And we were like, does this mean something?
You were in the basement too, fool. You just didn't know it.
And then when we came back with Born Again, we felt like we'd been adopted fully.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Are you? Oh, that's Daredevil helmet. I was like, what helmet are we holding? Daredevil, what is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
My name is Jomi. I'm from Chicago. And my question is, in the original series, Matt's religion, his faith, is a really big part of his character. And you know, in Born Again, after Foggy's death, he kind of loses that part of him, but he's still praying on the side. So my question is, at least if you can tease anything in the later seasons, is that aspect of the show gonna kind of come back? And is there a certain kind of layer you add to your character to play that side of Matt compared to just playing, like a badass Daredevil?
There's a couple of questions that I'll ask myself every season, just to kind of try and reframe where we're starting from. And one of those questions is, what is Matt's current relationship to his faith? So that's always a question that I want to explore and talk to the writers about and ask, because it will impact a lot of scenes, if not all of them. Where he's at from a spiritual standpoint is vital. I think that his Catholicism will always be a part of his life. It will always impact him. It will always influence the decisions he makes. And then it's just fun to kind of play within that, whatever that spectrum is. It's sometimes he's kind of turned his back on it all. His faith is on the floor, and other times he's kind of feels like God is very present in his life, and that affects the things he's doing and how he's doing them. So it's always a part of it.
And to tease a little bit of season 2 that's coming out that I hope you guys are watching. There's some really powerful, some of the most powerful stuff in this season, honestly, is I think some of that stuff, which is very much a through line for the season. Matt sort of returning to some of those questions of where his faith and where his moral center is in the moment.
And Charlie's performance is so great. I was there, and I watched it happen.
It's always great. It's always great. Also, shout out my friend Haroon. He's a big part of the show and a big fan of the show, and he couldn't make it. So thank you guys.
Thank you. Hi, Kai Wynn. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
My name's Jennifer. I'm in Chicago. And just a warning, I am a therapist, so it's going to be a therapy question. Krysten, I believe this is the role you were born to play, and I want to thank you for bringing Jessica and her very specific journey to screen. But I want to ask, how has your team supported you since the beginning? Were you expecting to have every feminist blog write an essay about Jessica Jones and her PTSD and you?
I did not expect all that it came with, and a lot of therapists will tell me that they talk about Jessica Jones in sessions with their patients, and that Jessica really represents so much to so many people, especially women. And I am just honored and thrilled that this is more than like an acting gig, that, I get to be funny and tough and sassy. And it's just the way that Jessica always just puts one foot in front of the other, even when it's hard, even when she doesn't want to, even when she has the weight of the world on her. I find strength in that. I know other people do as well. And I mean, what an honor.
Thank you. You are on my recommendation list for clients.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Lauren. I am from Chicago.
Can I just going to stop you for a second. Yeah. When we go to these conventions, there are people from all over the country. This is a homegrown convention.
Yes.
Like, everyone is from Chicago here. That's cool.
All good. So first and foremost, I want to thank all 4 of you for bringing Daredevil to life the way you're doing it. Like from the very first season to now, like truly, it's just beautiful watching the show grow from Netflix to Disney Plus. Like you guys have really kept the same formula, and it's just blossomed into something really beautiful. So thank you first and foremost.
Thanks, man.
My question is actually for Charlie. You've been a part of this from the very beginning. Is there a scene that you look back at where you're just like, damn, I just did that? Like, is there a scene to you that just feels really rewarding?
Yes, lots. Obviously, some of the action stuff, you know, just the toll it takes on your body, it means that at the end of that sequence, at the end of that day, often that feels very rewarding. I think sometimes the stuff in season 2 with I haven't actually necessarily seen it all, but some of the stuff when you take a character like Matt Murdock, it's a delicate balance when he's being vulnerable with someone like Karen Page, for example, and there were times where on the page, I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. And the truth is, working with Deborah is such a dream, and she's so brilliant, and she brings so much to every single day. But some of those scenes with us together have been turned out better than I expected, and I think the chemistry was there in a way that you kind of can't guarantee, but can only hope for. And I just think it's really fun sometimes to see a superhero that vulnerable in that space.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Alfredo. I'm also from Chicago. My question, I first want to say I'm a big fan of the street level characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And we all know that we want to see a Spider-Man and Daredevil team up, but I want to ask if there was a different character that you would like to team up with, maybe a non-street level character, what character would that be? And that could be for all of you, that question.
I think we want to see them all cross over with Batman.
Let's start at the other end. Go on, Elden. Who do you want to team up with?
Oh, I think Foggy would team up with what's his name from the Star-Lord guy, you know?
Star-Lord.
They seem like they got a lot in common.
That's great. Teaming up. I don't know, man. I'm gonna think on this for a second.
Well, I think that Jessica could have a 12-minute scene with Punisher.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Have you been in anything?
I've never worked with John. We've never done anything together, but we're like goth mom and dad. Like, what's going on? You know? There's so much attitude
Oh, that would
and
be
toughness
really
there.
cool.
That'd be really cool. So that's my official pitch. Marvel, if you're listening.
That's the headline coming out of this panel, Goth Mom and Dad Team Up Series,
Yeah, come
as
on.
requested by.
JJ and Punisher, let's go.
I've bizarrely not had much screen time at all with Mike Coulter, with Luke Cage. And there's a really cool.
I have. He's the best.
There's a really cool panel, Daredevil panel, where the two of them are eating hamburgers on a rooftop somewhere, and I just always wanted to put that on screen in some capacity. We haven't been able to do that, obviously, but I love Mike. Be cool to have some time with him.
Thanks so much.
He wouldn't eat a hamburger because he's vegan.
We could have a Beyond Burger.
Oh yeah, there you go. But I would eat a burger with you.
Yeah, you can come.
As you know.
Hi, Superman. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, I'm Eliza, and I'm from Florida.
Woo!
You're not welcome here. Get out.
There actually is a Daredevil and Batman crossover comic. It's just not very good. But my question is for the entire cast, and it's what Oscar-nominated film was your favorite this year?
Ooh.
Very good. I mean, I thought One Battle deservingly won. Yeah, I loved that movie.
Oh, I really liked One Battle, and I also loved Sinners, and I also liked and I liked the Marty Supreme one too. I liked that a lot. Marty Supreme with the ping pong. It was good.
I don't know if it was. I didn't watch the Academy Awards, but Begonia was my favorite movie, and I thought Jesse Plemons was unbelievable in that. Like, just on fire.
I just worked with Wumi Masaku, and she's like the coolest, loveliest person in the world. So I'm going to say Sinners, yeah.
Thank you so much. Hi, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Abigail. I'm from Chicago, and I'm starting law school in the fall.
Yeah.
I was so inspired by Nelson and Murdock, but I was wondering if you guys had committed a crime, would you trust Matt Murdock's legal opinion? Would you go to Foggy Nelson, She-Hulk? Which attorney in the MCU would you go to if you needed legal defense?
I thought you were just going to ask if anyone had committed a crime. Which MCU lawyer are you hired?
I think I'd go to Foggy. Matt's like, he's too emotional.
I think I'd go to Foggy too, yeah.
Same.
I have committed some crimes. And I'd probably defend myself.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the great question. Hi, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Ethan. I'm from Chicago as well. Both of my questions actually got taken, even my backup question. So
You could just do a poem or whatever you want to do.
Backup of the backup. So all of your characters have had multiple years of character development. My question would be, out of that vast majority of years of character development, what would you like to see your character go through in the next couple of years? Like, Matt's currently married to Elektra. Jessica Jones is a mom in the comics. Bullseye was on the Thunderbolts as Hawkeye. And Foggy came back from the dead. So we can do that.
I think it'd be cool if Foggy became like an angel and had wings and would just fly around. Just be there, but not really be there. Just kind of watching over Matt. Being like, I love you, man. Don't get hurt. Duck. Stick and move, stick and move.
Like, shut up, Foggy. I can't hear my own powers.
I think Foggy should be resurrected by Elektra. And then he takes over leadership of the Hand.
I don't know if we're going to get a better answer than that, so I'm going to say thank you so much. Hi, friend with a shiny shirt. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
My name is Paul. I'm also from Chicago. Woo! And spoiler alert for Born Again, Season 2, Episode 1. My question is for Wilson, but anyone who wants to answer it. In your mind, do you think Dex had a knife with that message like already written on it and was waiting for the right time to use it? Or was he like across the street writing it while Matt was getting beat up in the next building?
Let me tell you something about Dex. Dex has a lot of time on his hands. So yeah, like there are days where he just chills in his like wonky ass apartment just writing shit on knives. That's what, yeah, I think he went in there with like, remember, you know at like Valentine's Day, there's the little hearts with like 30 different messages? He has a bunch of different messages for different events. He's got like a happy Hanukkah one. Yeah. One for every occasion, for sure.
Thank you.
Some knock-knock jokes.
You're going to start getting those as gifts at your table now. Thank you for the great question. Hi, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
My name is Rick, and I'm not from Chicago. I'm here with my lovely wife and friends from the San Francisco Bay Area.
Woo!
And my question's for Charlie. Charlie, your performance as Matt really struck me because I worked with a company doing products and technology to help low vision and blind people. And it was just amazing to me how your performance really presented. I worked with a number of blind people and low vision people over the years, and I was really struck by how authentic your performance was. And I was wondering, what kind of preparation did you go through to prepare for that? And what have you learned over the years to further enhance your performance, if it will?
Well, thank you for saying that. Yeah, I think this was an element that was really, really important from the get-go to get this right, and for it to be as authentic as possible. I worked with a gentleman by the name of Joe Strecce, who's a blind coach and is himself legally blind. We did all sorts of stuff for weeks, including, I mean, at one point I blindfolded myself and we went out into the streets of New York and spent the day, half a day, kind of, it was a literal case of the blind leading the blind through the streets of New York. We spent time learning about cane technique, doing like everyday chores like making a cup of tea, playing pool. You know, we had a scene where Matt's playing pool, and yeah, you call it pool? Yeah, yep. Pool. And all of those things come with a technique that you wouldn't necessarily just be able to know. You'd have to learn. And then, of course, I spent a lot of time filming my eyes and trying to replicate what he was doing, what Joe was doing. The difficulty was when it's the camera, when the camera's on you, I can't do what Joe does to me because it doesn't look right. Because the camera's always at an angle or off to the side, it didn't actually translate. So we had to kind of like figure that out on set quite quickly. And then I think the biggest thing I've learned is from an acting perspective is how much we use eye contact with our fellows to feel emotion. You know, I kind of am of the belief that actually, you know, emotion is often comes from the other person with whom you're interacting with and into you that way around. And when you can't look at someone in the eyes and you can't have that connection, you have to find other ways and means to do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name's also Charlie, and I'm also from the Chicago area. And my question is, did you guys base your acting performance off any specific version or run of your character?
Ooh.
No. I think one of the really one of the amazing things about Dex and Bullseye, as he originally emerged in the Netflix series and then has sort of continued on, is that he's actually, I think, a much more layered character in a lot of ways than he sort of appeared in the comics. And I think maybe eventually someday we'll get to, you know, a version that existed more in the comics. But I honestly love the fact that this character was sort of a reimagining of it, or not even a reimagining, but just an enriching of it, sort of outside of his comic lore. It's a big silence.
You set the bar too high.
I mean, Jessica, alias Brian Michael Bendis, was the original source material, and it was so good and so adult and very rich. And then our scripts from Jessica Jones, the original on Netflix, continued on that and dug even deeper. And yeah, really, really, really cool on the page in both forms.
Thanks so much for your question.
Thank you.
Hi, Superman. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name's Carlos. I'm born and raised here in Chicago, of course. So on the show, there is this fascistic crime boss with a masked paramilitary organization that's just ripping people off the streets. And the series did use the F word last week, fascist. So I'm wondering, where do they come up with these crazy ideas? It's insane. That's so crazy. And just so I don't bring the room totally down, Charlie, we know you're not in Spider-Man. What was your favorite day shooting on Spider-Man? Brand New Day.
So, to the first part of your question, no comment. And the second part of your question, no comment.
You need to come back when they have the writers' panel.
But in all seriousness, so just remember when, like, go back in time and look at the dates of when we were filming this stuff, and then imagine if we were filming it then, when was it written? I do think that the parallels are drawn very quickly, and Vincent gets asked this question a lot about his character, but he built that character in 2014. Like, no one was talking about a certain someone for president in 2014. And if they were crazy.
But yeah, I mean, dude, just like remember that authoritarianism has existed for a long time. And if you're seeing traces of it, that might be because people are drawing from the same authoritarian playbooks they've been drawing from. You know what I mean? So it's not a virtue of the show that we somehow created a world where people were behaving horridly. People been doing that, and they've been taking their own cues.
Thank you so much. Hi, friend. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Janicia. I'm originally from the South, currently stuck in the Midwest.
Ooh, damn.
Unfriendly environment for that comment.
I love Chicago. So my question is actually for Elden, because you're my favorite character in Daredevil.
Yeah,
So when you read what was going to happen to you in the first episode, how did you feel?
Well, they'd already told me. You know what I mean? So, like, when I read it, I actually thought it was, like, a really, like, great scene. I was into it. And then, yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was also awesome shooting it, too. Like, it was that whole, like, looked like it was, like, one long thing. And, yeah, it was, I mean, obviously, yeah, you know, it's a bummer when, like, something comes to an end. But I don't know, like, I felt pretty lucky to have played him, and, like, at least there was some sort of closure, you know, and, yeah.
Well, just so you know, I saw that scene at BlurredCon, and immediately when your heart stopped, I jumped up and said, I'm done with the show. But I didn't. I continue.
Thank you so much. Now, before we get to this question, beautiful friends, this might have to be our last question. Luckily, people are here past this panel. If you're mad about it, my name is Ashley. Please complain about it in the post-show survey. Hello, what is your name? Where are you from? And what might be our last question?
Hello everyone, thank you for coming to C2E2. I appreciate that very much. I'm Shinji Karia from Japan. Actually, no, I'm kidding. My name is V, I'm from Ukraine, and I wanted to ask you, you actually already met Spider-Man in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, a great show that everyone should watch if you haven't yet. Is there anything you're allowed to share about season 2, or if not, anything you would be excited about in theory? Thank you.
So theoretically, if you're in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2, the animated series, what would you theoretically like to share with people?
About a show you probably haven't seen.
I actually don't know if I am, but the show is great because I was in the first season. That was a question.
Yes.
Yes, I am in the first season. I don't know if I'm in the second season. I have no idea. But it is an awesome show. But I don't. When I did the first season of that, I didn't get scripts. You know, it's very secretive, like our show is. So I just got scenes. So it's kind of fun because I know what I say, but then I get to watch it and enjoy it.
That's so fun and so wild. Thank you so much for your question. Okay, this will actually be the last question. Everyone who's standing up, I hope your leg muscles, I hope it was worth it. So what is your name, where are you from, and what is the final question of this panel?
I'm Antonio, I'm from the Chicagoland area, and this is kind of more of a statement than a question. I'm an attorney, and I would like to thank you for giving us some positive street cred. It's really been useful, even though many people ask me if I'm like Daredevil, and that's a ridiculous question. Yeah, just that's it.
Awesome, thanks, man.
Positive cred for the attorneys out there, because people ask for Daredevil, Harvey Specter, or Evil. So I will take it.
Nice work, counselor.
Thank you.
What a great note to end on. Everyone give it up one last time for the cast of Daredevil.